Hi everyone, my name is Miss Newell and I am your student's teacher for Algebra 1. And this video will show you some information about the class and then how to contact me. But a little bit about myself. I was born in Germany and I grew up in Columbus, Ohio before I came to California. I studied at University of California, San Diego as an undergraduate, and I received a BS in mathematics. I also studied geochemistry and earth science, so I really enjoy mathematics and science, and I support all students in pursuing those fields or really just anything that they enjoy. I later went to study at University of California, Berkeley. I received a master's in education for mathematics education there, and now I've been teaching at Los Altos ever since. The experience that I had at Cal was wonderful, and I'm very grateful for what I learned, and I use my experiences, the observations that I had, and the research that I did there to shape what I do as a teacher. Los Altos is a wonderful school to teach at, and I'm so grateful for the Mountain View Los Altos district, specifically for the Mountain View Los Altos, the MVLA Foundation, and all that they do to support our students and their learning. Some of the things that the money and the donations go to are providing Chromebooks and digital equipment for students. We are a one-to-one district, and so all students are required to have a laptop for their use, and a Chromebook is provided for them if they need one. One thing that affects our classes in ninth grade, English and math, is that the sizes are reduced, and instead of about 30 students or even 32, we can have at most 20 or 21 students, which is really amazing. For Algebra 1, I'm able to work with a smaller group of students to really help them focus on the math, and I can help smaller groups and that we work together to understand the material much better. There's STEM equipment that's provided from the foundation for students learning in the sciences, and the Tutorial Center and College and Career Center are wonderful resources for students who are thinking about different careers and going to colleges or universities and what they can do after this school, as well as just receiving help and support during their studies here at Los Altos. So thank you very much for anyone who is part of the MVLA Foundation and for all those who have donated to help our students. And it's all possible because of you. Thank you. For Algebra 1, this is how your student's grade will be calculated based on these categories. There are tests, quizzes, and class and homework, as well as a semester final. These percentages are only based on the idea of us doing distance learning. If we and when we go back to in-person learning, these percentages and categories will change and might differ. These categories and percentages are determined by our team of teachers to put value on specific aspects of your students' learning. So when we are in person, often tests and quizzes are worth more, whereas now during distance learning, when I am not able to really determine how or what resources they use during assessments, we are putting a higher value on the work that they do during class and the homework that they do on their own. The expectations that I have for your students during class are first and foremost that their video is turned on during meetings. There is no possible way for us to get to know each other when we can't even see each other virtually. And so I expect that their camera is on and that their mic works and that they are able to hear what is going on so that they can participate during group work and when answering and asking questions. Another thing is that your student needs to have a notebook in order to write things down, take notes, and show their work. Often they will write things down take a picture of their work and then upload that so that I can see it. And they need to have those resources available during class. I also expect them to work and participate with other members of the class, even when I am not there or present virtually. I'll put them in a breakout room. So 2 or 3 or 4 of them are working together without me there. So integrity is really important at this time. The goal for this class is not just computation. These students are not going to become a calculator as they grow older. We all have computers and we all have calculators, and our goal is to extend our skills of understanding and comprehension of mathematics, particularly communication, and how well a student can express their ideas and explain their ideas to many different people. That is what we're working on in this class. The way to be successful as a student is to be curious, have an open mind, and really be devoted to their learning. All students are expected to be in a virtual meeting on time, prepared with their materials for the length of time that is scheduled for that period. And whether or not they have doctor's appointments, dentist's appointments, or for whatever reason you are traveling or not able to be at home, your student is responsible for all the work that they are missing, and to communicate with me as their teacher, saying that they will not be in class and that they will make up their work. In this class, quizzes can be retaken with a different version for up to 100%, meaning whatever original score your student got, they can retake the quiz with different questions and potentially get up to 100% on the second try. There are also opportunities for test retakes depending on their original score. If it's below 80%, they can retake it for a maximum of 80%. If an absence is unexcused, then no work or no quizzes or no tests can be made up. And so only retakes and revisions are possible with excused absences. Depending on situations, I would like to accept late work, so please know that your student always has the opportunity to turn things in for partial credit. I would rather students not have zeros for assignments if they are missing, and that they take the time and energy to really understand the material. I'd rather not penalize my students for difficulties and challenges that we're all facing right now. So please encourage your student to continue to make up any work that they might have missed for whatever reason, as long as they communicate with me and let me know that that's what they're doing, and to give me a heads up that they will be turning in work. So if you ever have any questions or would like to get in contact with me, you can email me. It's my first name dot last name at mbla.net. Because this is distance learning and it seems like everything is digital and virtual, my inbox is at about 4 times the amount that I would be getting during the year. So I just ask for some patience when it comes to receiving a response from me. But I promise you that I do check my emails daily, and I'm diligent about responding to things that have high priority. Again, if you have questions or if you'd like to contact me regarding your student and regarding this class, please feel free to email me. And I really hope that we can all kind of get used to this situation and that you will be able to support your student at this time. I am here to support your student, and I am just wish that all students can be successful at this time and in this class. Thank you.